Hey there, and a big welcome back to the kingdom. I find it so interesting that after a week or two, so many people lose lust for a game with infinite possibilities. You would think that with infinite options, there would always be something to do, which would always keep you motivated and make you want to continue to play the game. And I find it fascinating that this is true, but only to a certain extent. It seems that the joy of every Minecraft world has its bounds, because as I've been finding out for myself, infinite possibility leads to infinite goal setting, and infinite hopes of progress which never seem to fully be achieved. And so as a creator, I think that this is a wonderful lesson about deadlines. I think that every perfectionist knows the feeling of a project seeming to last forever. And in Minecraft, as in life, there's always more that you can do. In my opinion, having a deadline on a project forces you to view the issue with an idea of closure. It makes you put all the final twists on the project, and it gears up your brain to move on to the next thing, which can be very cognitively freeing. And it's part of the reason why I've kind of regained a little bit more joy in this game. For as you can see, we have surpassed day 1000 in our hardcore kingdom, which is something that still astounds me. I'd never thought that I was going to get this far in the game. I had big intentions upon making a wonderful kingdom upon starting this world, and 1000 days in, I can safely say that we've gotten there. In fact, one of my goals upon starting hardcore YouTube was to get to 1000 days in a kingdom in general. We weren't able to make it in seasons 1 or 2, but season 3 happened to be a special season. This world that you're looking at is the world where I feel like I finally progressed as a Minecraft player. In seasons 1 or 2, we were really figuring out the basics, learning the process of video editing, learning how to build, and upon season 3, I really felt like I got the hang of it. This world that you're looking at shows so much growth in my opinion, and I gotta say, I'm really quite pleased with the growth in my Minecraft building ability. But I've gotta say, the more that I've trudged on since day 1000, the more it's felt like a chore. The constant grind has kind of taken away the joy of the game, and I had the plan to continue on building in the kingdom and then to expand and make other kingdoms in this world. I had been inspired by Flip, and I'd wanted to have a long-term forever world with tons of interconnected kingdoms just like him, but I had never been 100% on my base location, and I knew that it was going to take a ton of work in order to get it to something that I was going to be proud of, which by the way, I'm happy to say that we've gotten to the point of. But anyway, having grinded in a world that I wasn't 100% for, took away a little bit of the joy of the game, and that's why I find it so interesting that for a game with infinite possibilities, that concept alone can take a player away from wanting to enjoy the game, as was the case with me, and I'd love to know if any of you have had that experience as well. If you have, please do consider leaving a comment below, which is right next to the like button by the way. And so some of you may have been coming here looking for a solution. You're here to find out how I found the joy once again. And once again, it goes to the idea of deadlines. The finale video for this kingdom is going to be 100 days of me decorating everything that I can in the kingdom. And I gotta say, it was such a breath of fresh air once I decided that that video was going to be the finale. I had been in confliction about it for a long time, and if you've seen the fellow hardcore Minecrafter Microcosm Gaming, you would know that he pulled his last map to an end as well. And I gotta say, that really did shake me up for a little bit. I'd also reached day 1000 and I had accomplished everything that I wanted to, but based on the social media trends at the time, I figured the best thing to do was to continue through, and as an added bonus, it wouldn't put all of this hard work and effort to waste. And so the feeling of relief also came with a feeling of closure and also one of opportunity, one that reminded me of all of the joy that I get out of playing this game in the first place. You see, one of the best things about Minecraft in the first place is that it is a game with infinite possibilities, and these infinite possibilities allow for you to create your own story as you would like to. It's ultimately up to you to write the last page of your book, and it's up to you to tell the story that you want to tell. And I think that the story for Lycos, our kingdom here for season 3 of Hardcore Minecraft, is just about written. You won't see the finale episode for a couple months to come, or the main channel that is. This is the second channel, and you can find my main channel at the channel page. And I'm still not 100% fully done with the kingdom. I still have about 45 more days left of work to do on it. But man, I gotta say, having closure is a really good feeling. It can be hard to say goodbye to something, especially when you put so much time and energy into it. And I think that relates to every single facet of life, whether it be your relationships, work, or your hobbies, anything that you really like doing. Or better put, anything that you feel is worth investing in. But it's also important to have change and growth and space for new opportunity in your life, or for your YouTube channel, or for your hobby, or within that hobby like I'm doing myself. And so having closure in the series gave me space and opportunity to start to do other things. It's opened up the space for new creativity. You just have to open yourself up to the possibility of change.